in the Lions Den is being pummeled. In Guadalajara, Canelo Alvarez and Ryan Rhodes in round number 6 for Alvarez.
Of the fight, period. But that's where he messes.
Alvarez really kind of taking it easy in the first half.
This is a loss, whether he gets knocked out or whether he just gives it up. I mean, he hasn't won a round. And he's about to go down anyway. So why not land something while you're going? And instead of Rhodes looking for a knockout, Alvarez is.
Rhodes gets dropped. Referee stops him.
Стоило бы отметить, что не успел ничего отметить. Короткий, точный удар Альвареса. Сейчас видим, дерутся в бою за титул чемпиона. Был весьма осторожен. Не самый безактивный. В любую секунду может Альварес взорваться. И вот сейчас похоже, что это, в общем, уже конец. Да. Вот только я сказал, в любую секунду может взорваться Альварес, а он взял и взорвался.
He's really not kind of like we saw in the last fight. He's kind of waiting. His corner told him to go to the body. He hasn't gone to the body.
Cintron's pumping. Lead right from Cintron. Right hand. Hurts Cintron and down he goes.
Alvarez has no fear of the right hand at all.
Good left.
Countering the jab at will.
And Cintron hurt at the... Alvarez.
He seems like he's dead tired. Like that.
Good combination by Alvarez. And the referee, Hector Afu, has stopped it. Cintron was throwing back, but he was taking a beating. And I didn't love his reaction to a lot of those shots.
I didn't either. Like I said, it just didn't seem on tonight. Wasn't sharp at all. Wasn't responding.
Уже 3-4 удара. Кого другого Альварес вообще бы уже запугал движением, чтобы дрогнуть сейчас. И тем не менее он проигрывает в чистую. Вот эта возня вблизи, борьба, которую Мозли навязывал ему. Пропускать у него, особенно справа, нельзя. Хотя бы одну-две комбинации вот таких вот. Но, по-моему, поистине великий бой. Вы посмотрите, что творится в зале. Ползновение и противника раскрыть может. Отчаянного риска. Да. Альварес в своем репертуаре. Он, в общем, не может представить вот туда, в область печени. Меня, честно говоря, я сейчас смотрю, он держится молодцом, ничего не скажешь. Получить, чем нужно противнику. Еще одна комбинация Альвареса, причем обратите внимание, все тот же удар по туловищу. канатов, потому что Альварес тут, видите, канатом не могу я вам объяснить. Очень невыгодное же положение. Удары, заметьте? Все. Кортес понял, что не надо.
Seconds left in the round. Oh, nice jab. Good head movement. Good head movement by Canelo. We've reached the midpoint as a nice right uppercut by Canelo. The midpoint is when you have a conventional fighter, and there is Canelo dropping Trump with a straight right.
Trump winking at Canelo like Trump came out to a lazy jab and got countered hard than Canelo since he's been hurt.
Canelo, so much intrigue because we know Trump can be hurt. The Canelo through, and there Canelo's the minute mark of this final round. Right hand connects by Trout. 20 seconds left in this bout. Going to the judges' scorecards here in Texas.
Saul Canelo Alvarez.
Style. He could not have come to him because to go straight up and match bomb for bomb, you're now scrambling. Yep, he's calm because of his career swagger. He's fighting thus far for Canelo. It's in the past. We've seen him hit up the big shots to the head. He's like a train that he's loaded for a train. Yes, he's coming in. Everything is getting into these shots. It's very hard.
Look at his style. Canelo Alvarez heard that, didn't like it, and he's showing it. Was sparring with him in time, who's faster than Canelo, and it didn't
else about it. You saw him jamming in.
that all. No desire to even move. How explosive Floyd Mayweather really elusive and talented he is.
And I just didn't think that he went at it hard enough.
Porteni, a renowned track coach in the Bay Area, would put him some.
Which is something they didn't really expect.
Canelo Alvarez beat Shane Mosley not in the fifth. Yeah, 2013, Canelo, who's putting a flurry on right now.
Angulo,
again, he tells him to bring it. And Canelo actually, two fighters go right at each other. This exchanging that Canelo feels like he has a father in his life. He defended because Virgil Hunter is suicidal.
that's a real big power index, and that's it.
They stopped the fight. Referee Tony Weeks has jumped in and stopped the fight.
Canelo's right uppercut.
Kirkland open to the fighters have been hurt in round one.
Taking his time and landing the big shot, knowing
Hard right hand. Down goes Kirkland. Minutes still to go in the first round. Possible opportunity for a first round knockout by Canelo.
because now Canelo is throwing wicked body shots, wicked uppercuts, and Canelo has got.
He was knocked out in the first round, and he's in jeopardy here in the
Left
first
hook.
round.
Another right hand. Was the early assault from Kirkland that locked him in the corner. Huge right hand. Left hook to the body. Canelo working. John Shorley looking. And Kirkland's going to make it out of the round.
Go over Will, and Kirkland has to change that equation.
And coming back.
And tell him because there he is.
Uppercut knocks Kirkland down. Second knockdown of the fight. Right uppercut continues to land. There's a perfect straight right hand. And Shorley's going to stop the fight. What a performance by Canelo Alvarez.
Maybe all things considered, the most electrifying of Canelo Alvarez's career.
Conservative so far, looking not to make a mistake. Heard Robert Byrd coming and pick it up. Alvarez blocking the left hook with his right hand.
Physically, the Cotto.
Oh, good right
Right
hand.
hand by Canelo. Those three sensational wins in a row across all three of those opponents.
Hook, straight right hand by Canelo again, but
Pushing Canelo back. Probably around 150 something, and Canelo looks like a super middleweight at least.
And the question is, how big a price?
oh, good uppercut. Oh, good hook by Canelo.
Blistering.
Oh, good
There's
uppercut
another
by
one.
Canelo.
comes in the fight to Canelo Alvarez and has him with a 5-point lead coming to the 12th. This last round.
Huge shot.
Oh, what action. Alvarez, though, that Alvarez walks through the shot.
Good body shot. Oh, that body shot hurt.
Shots. This fight.
Hard left hook for...
That's the shot. See that 55.
Hard body shot with the right hand, as well as taking away his energy. And every...
Oh!
Goodness. Right hand shot by Canelo. And Kenny Bayless is stopping the fight. And Canelo Alvarez is the first one there.
Fast hands, but he took those on the gloves, Smith.
Because from Alvarez, and again Alvarez.
No, but these are nice little cameos to tightrope that he has to walk.
It's a solid jab there. This is a level he's never been before. We didn't know he... Lovely chopping right hand there from Liam Smith.
The plot and the plan. Alvarez.
He is in control, he's winning everything.
Got Alvarez up against the ropes once again. Oh! Overhand right, hurts Smith, and down he goes again.
Good left hook there for Smith. Had to take a really good uppercut from Canelo. And look at him coming back now.
What a response. What a response.
Well done, if anything.
Oh, sharp. Canelo looks comfortable on
From Canelo. Oh, again with that uppercut.
Oh! Body shot right in the solar plexus of what's happened the last couple of... Yes. He started to get through. It is. Oh! Oh! That is a finisher. Horrible left hook to the body, and he's counting him out, the referee. He has dispensed with the count, and Liam Smith's brave, heroic effort.
300, ahí está la oportunidad de Caliente.mx, el gran campeón mexicano. Y ahí lo castigó. De nueva cuenta Saúl, si tiene la
Cuerpo, es un festín de gancho. Una defensa con algo de poder.
La cintura cerrándolo muy bien. Ese hombre ha combinado abajo como lo hacía el gran campeón del mundo.
Otra vez otro gancho izquierda. Entra en la guadaña.
A ver si viene la reacción de Rocky Fielding, ahí lo va acomodando Saúl Canelo Alvarez.
Inglés no lo puede frenar, no sabe cómo.
Y la mano derecha Álvarez a rematar la obra. La diferencia de estatura ha sido brutal y se acabó la pelea. Saúl Canelo Álvarez ahí castigando a la región blanda. Rocky Fielding no pudo hacer absolutamente nada. El experimento de comedia conducido por...
I rarely see Sergio. Good hook to the head and a right hand for Canelo. Canelo Alvarez would take, and he's taking a lot of the same, and he's winning these rounds. That hook touched Canelo Alvarez.
Defense is what suffers. You can punch from that angle, but your head...
Jacobs stays left hand. Standing right in front of each other. Jacobs looks to open up. Danny Jacobs. Good answer from Canelo. Now we mix it up. That hook landed. About dealing with these mega events 9 years ago. Hard right hand combinations. The body of Canelo Alvarez. Alvarez with a hook, and then it goes to the body. Daniel Jacobs picks it up. Fighting working effectively. Answering is what's left. Daniel Jacobs touch.
Kind of southpaw stab, mainly just catching gloves there. Good last dodge thing.
Gotta use it, gotta use it.
That uppercut again, and
Again, it could work in Corbert's favor. You know, we all know about
just jabbing off the back foot there. Corbett.
the punches flow.
Oh, well, he's caught him with the left hand, and his balance went completely, and the referee waves this one over, and just like that, just as I was saying that the fight had never really caught fire, Canelo Alvarez explodes and ends it. Wow.
Boxed him up. I say call.
Sure, including Canelo, or you'll dare him to cut. The big's coming back. According to CompuBox.
Nice uppercut with the right hand for Canelo.
That's one of them. Anthony Durrell landed 43% of his power, 51% of his power punches.
And again with a... You think that's an early game plan or just something he's learning on the fly that keeps absorbing all these uppercuts and body shots?
Blocking those shots, believe me.
Oh, and a 1-2 and down goes Yildirim.
Beat it tonight.
He senses the end downstairs, up firing back. Look at Canelo just piecing him apart.
Yildirim is hurt to the... We revert back to what they know when they get into a firefight.
It's over. No mas from Avni Yildirim, and this was just a... Be there. Also in the United Kingdom, good morning to... Right hand, best punch of the fight.
These are heavy blows from Canelo. He's putting lots of straight right hand from Canelo to the body as well.
There's the uppercut, and he nods yes that time.
Mouthpiece almost came.
68-66 Canelo. He's only 2 rounds up.
The right eye of Saunders is
opponent. He breaks down opponents and makes them weary of the shots that are coming their way.
He's like a matador.
Well, that's the power from Canelo.
And it is over. They have stopped the fight. They have stopped the fight. It is over. Canelo gets the knockout win. I'm not sure what happened to the
Canelo.
In February 2020, before the virus truly impacted, Caleb Plant dominated mandatory challenger Vincent Feigenbutz in front of an adoring hometown crowd.
Really fast. Mentioned earlier in the broadcast, he does. Look at that hook. The hook, and Feigenbutz
he's hurt.
is driven back immediately. Pay attention every second and the full fight. Feigenbutz driven back and he's hurt.
Now riding high as a key player in a 168-pound division that contains pound-for-pound star Saul Canelo Alvarez.
I was born ready.
Plant's 10th round knockout victory not only displayed his ruthless punch-picking accuracy, but delighted his Nashville faithful with a mix of skill and showmanship. For every punch Feigenbutz missed, the German paid a heavy price.
Oh, Caleb just caught him real good.
And a right hand as well. Feigenbutz is hurt.
After the one-sided beatdown, Plant took to the mic and made his intentions known. He was gunning for a showdown with two-time world champion
David Benavidez. You know who the best 168-pounder is. If you want that, you got to come see me.
David Benavidez.
Flow tight, but the head loose. Is a dad bull. Then he's other room. Things coming, better make room.
They tell me that I'm the real deal, you know.
The life so the lungs boom and the bones move like. Cause I'm level 7, nice to in the lobby
Like so many talented pugilists, Plant's early years were hardened by the law of the streets, where being able to brawl is a requisite skill for survival. Needing to hone those fighting capabilities into a more positive outlet, Plant's father, Richie, an amateur boxer in his own right, introduced Caleb to the refuge of the ring, and he took up boxing at 8 years old.
It's not complicated. Find out who you're supposed to be, give it everything you got, you'll wind up where you're supposed to be. It's simple, but it ain't easy.
Eager to move his son away from the turf wars and neighborhood battles that could so easily have sucked in a headstrong, impressionable youth.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that trailer right there? Y'all see stairs right there? No, you don't see stairs. That's where I'm from.
It soon became apparent that his son's natural fighting ability was set for a more esteemed stage.
Yeah, I think since I was a kid, my father has just instilled in me that whatever you're not willing to do, there's someone else out there who is, so.
Setting out an ambitious early goal of aspiring to world titles, the pair forged a pathway and never looked back. Several amateur championships in Tennessee followed as Plant excelled at the Golden Gloves, ending with a 97-20 record as his professional destiny beckoned. Putting his sweet hands straight to work, 8 of the first 9 victims were knocked out.
5.
Sarah has gone down twice in this first round. Oh, down again.
Fans were given a first glimpse into the flamboyant character of Caleb Plant as he comprehensively outboxed Jamar Freeman over 8 rounds in 2015.
Let's go. I do
touch of showboating and enjoying his time in the spotlight, it was the technically sound, composed nature of Plant's work that was also getting noticed.
Hands up better. 1-2.
He hurt him there.
1-2
and knocked down.
That 1-2 to the head definitely hurt him.
The early snap on his punches remained, but a propensity to work angles, judge distance, and let rip with fast combinations caught the eye. While he might not always be the most aesthetically pleasing, the Tennessee technician brings no fear into the squared circle. This makes Plant a dangerous foe to contend with.
Good body.
Oh, a body shot.
As he toils to win over the boxing skeptics. However, as Plant's reputation grew with every step, his world was rocked in early 2015 when the 5-0 prospect suffered a huge personal tragedy outside the ropes.
The disease that she has is like 40-something letters long. I can't pronounce it well, but she's only the second person in the world to ever have it.
She had brain damage. She had zero motor skills. She couldn't sit up. She couldn't hold her head up. She couldn't lift her arm.
Born with a rare medical condition, Aaliyah Plant was a fighter just like her father. Caleb's life changed forever when she passed away shortly before her second birthday. Reinforcing his promise to one day become a world champion, the man from Ashland City refused to let tragic circumstances change his path. Now every hill run, grueling sparring session, and torrid round is fueled by a burning personal incentive.
The reason I do things, the way I fight, the person I want to be, it just adds a lot to that, it keeps me focused, it keeps me grounded.
Returning to do what he does best, just 2 months later, Plant re-entered the ring, knocking out Daniel Henry in the first round, showing a renewed vigor in his work and a relentless drive to reach the top of his sport to honor the memory of his daughter.
Caleb, a 2011 Golden Gloves champion.
I think Plant is going to get the better ball exchanges tonight, as I said before this fight started.
As the level of opposition steadily rose, the knockouts dried up for Plant, who relied more on his innate boxing abilities to prevail.
Your winner by unanimous decision and still undefeated.
A 2018 step-up win over gatekeeper Rogelio Medina was convincing, yet lacks stardust.
Because not only is Caleb Plant taking a step up, guys, this is a road game for him.
It is. He's in hostile territory. He's causing him to do a lot of unnecessary movement at this point. So both men have strategies.
That faded into irrelevance when, almost a year later, Caleb finally realized his world title dream and defeated Jose Uzcategui for the IBF super-middleweight crown, fulfilling the promise he made to Aaliyah 4 years earlier.
If he thinks I'm going to be easy task, he's got another thing coming.
I know a lot of people still have doubts about how good I am, and I will show them that I am the boogeyman.
I promised her that I'd become a world champion and that I'd bring her this title. And that's exactly what I'm going to go back to Tennessee and do. Nashville, stand up!
6 months later, in arguably his most complete performance to date, Plant battered unbeaten challenger Mike Lee to a third-round submission. Using Lee's straightforward aggression against him, the champion showed all his premier moves: the jab, flashing uppercut, and spiteful body assaults.
That's it. That will do it.
If he can consistently present an engine capable of negotiating 12 hard rounds, combined with the patience and confidence to stay true to his skill set, this talented pugilist could rise to the top of the tree at 168.